everyone, Kelly Shaffner here. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to share with you some free stuff that I received from my friends and neighbors, and today's video is extra special. Today's video is a collaboration with my friend Quenby. Her YouTube channel is called The Grateful Queen, and Quenby and I are both going to be sharing basically a thrift haul, as close as we can get to a thrift haul, a free inventory, clothing that was given to us by friends and neighbors. We're also going to dive in and discuss the pros and cons of free inventory. Is there such a thing as a con when it comes to something free? I think there might be. I will be the first to say that the pros outweigh the cons by far. But there are some things that you have to consider when getting free inventory. I am going to leave Quenby's channel in the description box below. It will be the very first link in the description box. So make sure after you watch this video and give it a thumbs up. After that, go over and visit The Grateful Queen, check out her haul, and see what her thoughts and opinions about free inventory is. I think you'll really enjoy her channel. Please be certain to tell her I sent you and subscribe, show her some love. You guys, she has the cutest son, and her son always makes a little cameo appearance in her videos. I love that part of her videos. I look forward to it every single time she uploads because her son actually reminds me a bit of my youngest son when he was that age. So I have begged my son to please do a cameo appearance in my video. Now he is 3,000 miles away from me. If I can get him to send me a little something, I am going to introduce you to my baby. So stick around for the whole video. Everyone wants to meet my kid, right? Yeah, of course you do. I love seeing my baby's face, so I hope you enjoy it as well. Let's get into the haul. The first thing I received. Now, let me start by saying, this free inventory being donated to me started when my husband was visiting with some neighbors that were on their afternoon walk. They were walking by while he was out landscaping. He told them I was a reseller of clothing, if they had any donations, if they were cleaning out their house, garage, and I've received some donations that I'm really not very interested in selling. I received a gigantic lawn and leaf trash bag filled with stuffed animals. Trust me, my dogs would love to have those, but I am saving those to donate as soon as the thrift stores open. That's one of the cons. Let's start right there. The things that you are not able to sell, you need the space to be able to store them until the thrift stores open up again and I can make that donation for my neighbors. But I want to talk to you first off about this because this is intriguing. I received a few donations that are not clothing, and I got some books, and they're heavy. And this would cost a lot to ship anywhere. These are all cookbooks. I'm sure my husband would be so happy if I would crack one of these books and make him a meal. This one is Taste, Pure and Simple. I don't know. Do you use cookbooks? I have a Betty Crocker cookbook that I have had since I was 17 years old. In that cookbook, it teaches you how to boil an egg. I mean, everything I've ever needed to know is in that. Maybe it's a Better Homes and Garden. I think it is Better Homes and Garden, the red and white tablecloth check cookbook. I have that cookbook. I have never needed another cookbook. And you know, every time I want a new recipe, I Google it. Here's another one. Taste for Living cookbook. Look at that. Taste for Living. This one actually looks delicious. The Best of Gourmet. Oh, that looks, I should make that for dinner. Whip that right up. And then this one's interesting. The Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous cookbook. So, you know, I started at the beginning of this year selling on eBay and Mercari, and I might be able to sell these books on eBay. I haven't done any research on that. If you have any experience with cookbooks, selling cookbooks, please let me know your experience in the comments below. I should probably take a look at these books and research a little bit more. Yeah, so well, that's maybe one of the cons of getting free donations. You get stuff that you really aren't interested in selling. And I don't know about this one. Is this a pro? Is this a con? You get stuff that you absolutely love. And I have vowed to sell every donation that has been given to me because that was the purpose behind it. I am not keeping anything, but I sure would like to keep this for myself. Look at this tank. This is a rayon blend tank. I don't normally like rayon. I really like this. It feels like cotton. I think this is rayon. Let me check. Yeah, this is rayon. It does have the cotton lace on it, but it has the eyelet trim all the way around it. This is Cato. Can you see Cato? And it's an extra large, so it might be just a tad big for me, but I think this is so adorable. If I found this in the thrift store, I would keep this for myself. I'm going to sell this because that was the intended purpose. So, yeah, I guess that's kind of a con, right? Another downfall or con is that I have zero control over the inventory that comes into my house. I've received items that I honestly would not pick up if I was in the thrift store or even at the Goodwill outlet. And I'll share some of those with you. And the reason I wouldn't pick up these items is because they don't retail for a lot. Like, look at this camisole. This is so cute. This is a brushed knit gray camisole. It's in plus size, which you know I love to sell plus size clothing. This is a 3X and it is Terra and Sky. That's a Walmart brand. It does have adjustable spaghetti straps, and I didn't know this. I washed this, and when I pulled it out of the washing machine, there was a tag on it because they actually stick the tags to the garment. And so yeah, this was brand new. I didn't know that. I wash everything unless I know it's new. So now this probably didn't cost $10 at Walmart to begin with. Should I sell it? I don't know. But I do have some more Walmart that I received that maybe I could lock them together. Now this one I like because it's current season. Perfect for springtime, summertime. And this one is a 2X. This one is no boundaries, 2X. Cute little floral top. It is a longer length, which I appreciate. It does have some cotton lace on the bottom of it. It also has ruching in the back, or smocking, I should say, and those cute little beads on the spaghetti strap. So this one's cute, a 2X. I might be able to lock them together, right? And there's another piece. This is another Walmart brand. I don't know if they still make this brand. You guys can let me know if you have any experience. Faded Glory. This one is a size 18-20. It feels almost like a sweater. It's a 3/4 length sleeve, and it's actually like a layered look. It's a one piece, but you can see that layered look there. So, I don't know. I mean, it's in really good shape. Kind of a dusty mauve color. Maybe all three together, 3 Walmart brands together in one lot. If the thrift stores were open right now, I would be shopping for sundresses. I would be shopping for shorts and skirts and lightweight spring and summertime clothing. They're not open, so I get what I get, right? And I have received so much winter wear, like sweaters, and I'm so happy to have them. I really am happy to have them, but I think people will be still searching for warm weather clothing. Now, I'm going to show you these. They've all been washed and flat dried. I do need to sweater shave all of them. This one is St. John's Bay. It's an extra large. It's really cute though. It just needs to be sweater shaved. Probably would not pick this one up. Although, I mean, it's super soft. It's very pretty. Once it gets shaved and once it is fall, I probably am going to be able to sell this sweater. And this one, I'm not sure of. I did wash it. I did flat dry it. This is a cotton sweater by A New Day. This is a size large. It's kind of olive gray color. It needs to be sweater shaped. I'm not excited about this one. I'm happy to have it. Not excited about it because it is such a basic sweater. Now this one is really cute. And I think this one will probably do well because it's a graphic. It's got that, is that a pug? I'm not sure, guys. I know my dogs. I'm not sure about other dogs. I think that's a pug. This is really a very pretty blue color as well. Now, this is a brand I don't know. That's another thing. You get brands that you don't know. This is T.O. Styles, and this is a size extra large. I think someone is going to want this sweater. Just, it's not the right time of year for sweaters. But with people cleaning out their closets, it is not surprising that I am getting a lot of winter type donations. And I'm also getting brands that I don't know a thing about. I should probably have looked everything up before I made this video, but I didn't. So we'll do it together. Probably by the time you see this video, I'll know something about these brands. But right now, there's only one that I've looked up. This is a cute little red top, my favorite color, size medium. This is a long sleeve rayon blend t-shirt, cold shoulder, and it does have the like little studs there. I'm looking right now to see, do we have all the studs? Because that's pretty important. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. This is a brand I don't know anything about. Cowgirl Tough Co. Size medium. And it's a longer length too, so I do like that. A stretchy rayon, it's rayon spandex blend. I'm excited to try this one because I have found that all of my Western wear, even though this is not typical button up, you know, rodeo top, the Western wear and the Western brands sell really quick for me. So I am excited to have this one, although I don't know anything about it, so that's a plus. It's a learning experience, right? I get a learning opportunity. Here's another one that Sarah Michelle. Does anyone know this brand? Sarah Michelle, size large. Okay, let me try to, this is an interesting top. It's the black underneath. It's all connected, but it is kind of a layered look top, and I think it's all polyester. I love color. So is this a top I would wear? Absolutely. So this is definitely going in my closet. I look forward to finding out more about Sarah Michelle. I hope she's great. I hope she's an awesome designer. Here's a top, I don't know. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this one. This is by the brand Huntington Ridge, and it's a size large. Is that a vintage tag? I don't know. Okay, this is like 100% cotton. It's purple, and this is the shape of it. Because when I pick clothing to sell online, when I'm at the thrift store and I'm looking for clothing to sell online, I'm normally looking for something that appeals to me. This is not a top that I would be drawn to wear. Should I sell it anyway? I need to do some research on the brand. This might be vintage. And so again, like I said, another learning opportunity. Okay, this one I did look up because this is just different. It's little. This is a dress. Let me see, it's a long dress. And I would call this a midi dress, judging from the other dresses that I saw by this brand. This one is by the brand Benson and Smith. This is a size 3-4, made in the USA. This is a vintage dress from the 90s. It is kind of an ivory color with the floral, and it's long and it's small, but really, really cute, in perfect shape. So I did look this up, and these dresses are selling on Poshmark anywhere from $25 all the way up to $40. They sell for more on eBay. I don't know. I am going to list this dress. I have really small nieces that if I'm unable to sell this dress, I have a feeling, I've got 2 nieces and both of them would rock this dress because they love wearing retro clothing. So I'm excited to have this one. I don't know much about vintage clothing. I don't sell a lot of vintage clothing, but you know, by default, is that a pro? Is that a con? Yeah, I'm trying something new. I would have to say that that's a pro. All right, we've come to the last piece of clothing in this haul today. I will have more hauls coming very soon of more inventory that has been given to me. I will be sharing with you some free items, some items that I have been given that have sold in the last week. So you can get an idea of what's selling for me. You guys, I'm so curious what you think about this. And honestly, I don't care about your beliefs of where you stand, but I'm just curious if you think I can sell this. Can you see that? This is a size large. Is that Jildan size large? This was like, I washed it. It was like brand new. I don't think anybody ever wore it. I don't know. I just think it is so unusual. I don't know. You think anybody would collect like past presidents on Sharks shirts? Yeah, so I'm curious what you think about that. I know unusual pieces can often perform very well on platforms like Poshmark and eBay. If you've got any thoughts, please share them. I do want to talk about the pros because the pros to receiving free inventory far outweigh the cons in my estimation. Number one, free inventory means 100% profit, and you just can't beat that. Now, on the flip side, I do have to take the time to clean everything, to prep it, to photograph it, list it, and share it. If it sells quickly, it's a big, big bonus, but it's 100% profit plus the work that I put into it. Since I have been stuck at home, my operating costs on Poshmark have been extremely low. My investment on inventory for the month of April has been less than $75. That's an all-time low since I started purchasing inventory to sell on Poshmark. The number one benefit to receiving, accepting, and listing donations from friends and family in my Poshmark Closet has been that I am able to keep my Poshmark Closet alive, well, and thriving. It has been my experience when I list new items for sale in Poshmark, I sell items. Not necessarily the items that I just listed, but if I list, I sell. When I do not list fresh items, I don't make sales. That's just been my experience. I have not done a whole lot of relisting. I tried relisting about 6 months ago and I did not notice a bump in sales for me. So I really haven't spent much time messing around with that. So maybe in the future I will. I might have to. If our thrift stores don't open up and I run out of inventory, I might try new photographs and relisting some items that I already have. And the last thing I'll address is probably a con. Yeah, I would say this is a con. It's when you receive a gift, of course you want to accept it graciously, but you do not want to be influenced by the benefactor, right? Because let's just say I had a girlfriend who gave me a very unique t-shirt and she told me this is worth, say, like $10,000, and in my mind this is worth $5. I do not want to be influenced by her. You guys, I received a big box of clothing from one of my best friends in the whole wide world. She sent it to me and I made a video. I have everything listed in my Poshmark Closet. Her clothing is beautiful. It was a very, very generous gift that she sent me. Someone commented on that video and said, you need to do something nice for her. I hope you're going to give her something. I want to tell you something about me. If you don't know, that was a gift that my friend gave me. I would never accept a gift from one of my best friends in the whole wide world or one of my neighbors, even a stranger that had any strings attached to it. I am not in the business of doing consignment. If anyone wanted me to sell an item online for them, I would bow out, but I would happily teach them how to sell their item themselves on Poshmark. I do not want a business partnership with anyone, and I will accept gifts if there are no strings attached because I'm the one that's going to put the price tag on the items that I sell in my store. And oftentimes I do that with your help. So I appreciate any comments, any help that you can give me. I did want to make that clear that that could be a con. If you are prone to being influenced by someone that gives you a gift, then you probably don't want to accept the gift at all. I've been really blessed with some sales. I do want to share those sales with you, but first, let me introduce you to my baby.
Casey here, Kelly Shaffner's son. Make sure you like and subscribe and go check out Gentle Queen's channel as well. Stay safe and healthy.
Oh my gosh, that's my baby. That's my son. That's my Casey. And this is the first time he has ever agreed to make an appearance in a video. We don't live in the same town. I live in New Mexico. He's in New Jersey, and I miss him. It's so good to see your face. Thank you for making that appearance. And I think he called the Grateful Queen. He said, visit the Gentle Queen. Well, he's not all wrong. I mean, Quenby is a very gentle lady, but her channel is actually Grateful Queen. I'll put it right here on the screen so you don't get confused. I want you to visit her channel after you leave here. Before I leave, I do want to wrap this up by sharing some of my recent sales. Everything that I am going to share with you was actually free inventory. The first thing that sold was actually a bundle, and this sold overnight once I got it listed. It was a bundle of 2 pairs of crop pants, ankle crop pants from Talbot's. I did sell my 2 favorites, the blue paisley pants, and I also sold the kind of turquoise and white crop ankle pants by Talbot's. The next thing that sold is this gray owl t-shirt. This was actually a gift. I was planning on hauling it. I have a girlfriend that gave me a big bag of clothes. It's mostly shirts. I love to list shirts. They're so very easy. She was going to have a garage sale and sell them herself, but she decided against it since we can't have garage sales, and the clothes were just stacking up in one of her children's bedrooms. So she gave them to me, and this owl shirt sold in a bundle. So that was cool. The next thing that sold, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This Ann Taylor cross front top. This one was beautiful. Again, I didn't have a chance to haul it. I thought that I could get a bunch of things listed and then do the haul, and it would all be available in my Poshmark Closet. They sell faster than I can even haul them. I don't even have time to make the videos, which is a great problem to have. This next top that sold was actually a gift from my girlfriend that I was just talking about. My girlfriend that sent me the clothes. This White House Black Market ruffle top. Yeah, that one sold right away. Oh, here is a really interesting sale. This is the Vibram 5-finger athletic training shoes. My son that you just saw, he and his wife, I think they both wear these shoes all the time. They say they're really comfortable. They sold in less than a week. This Life is Good cap, I wanted to keep this cap as well. Yeah, you guys know I don't wear caps, but a Life is Good cap, it feels like the right thing to wear right now. This Under Armour t-shirt sold in less than 3 days. This, again, was from my girlfriend that was going to have the garage sale that didn't. And the next item is also from her, and that is a Disney Parks tee. Sold immediately. Within 20 minutes of listing it, that t-shirt sold. And the last thing that sold in the last 7 days is a pair of Zenergy by Chico's purple soft pull-on pants, lounge type pants. These 9 items sold for $135. This is not all I sold this week, but I do think because I continue to list, I continue to make sales. I mean, that's what I'm thinking right now. Guys, I will be celebrating 1 year selling on Poshmark in just a few days. I'm so excited about it. I will be making a video very, very soon. I'm excited. I feel like it's almost like a birthday. A year since my first sale on Poshmark, and I'd like to share with you some of my victories and some of my challenges. So please subscribe if you enjoy content like that. I just want to thank you so much for joining me today. It's always fun to share my finds with you. Guess what my favorite subject in school was when I was young? It was show and tell. Show and tell. Go figure. Guys, make sure you head over to the Grateful Queen. Tell her I sent you. Give her a thumbs up. Hey, thumbs up is cool. See you in the next one. Blessings.